way too expensive.
Is it too expensive in a way that you literally don't have the investment available right now, or too expensive as though like you don't see the value?
No, I definitely see the value. It's just too expensive for me.
So do you not have the funds available?
Not really.
I understand. Most people don't come onto these calls because they're swimming extra cash, but money's honestly the easy part. It's an infinite resource. It gets printed out of thin air every day. The most important part for me is that if you did have the funds available, how certain are you that this can get you into the position we discussed, where you can actually leave your job and make this your full-time income?
Oh, 100%.
Can I share a perspective on that?
Sure.
Have you heard of Think and Grow Rich?
The book, right?
Yeah, yeah. So in the book, there's a man, and he's sat in front of a coal stove, and he's saying to the universe, basically, I'm freezing, give me the heat first, and then I'll go get the wood. Now, you and I both know that's not how stoves work. You can sit there forever, but if you don't put the wood in, then you're going to stay cold. And that's the point. The wood is like money. If you just sit there saying, I don't have the wood right now, I'll just wait, the stove never lights, nothing changes. But if you're resourceful enough to go and find the wood, that could mean chopping a tree down, borrowing it from a neighbour, getting it from the forest. You're always going to find a way to build that fire, and it's that fire that ultimately changes everything. Right now, the fact that you don't have the wood sitting there is exactly why you need this. If you already had an endless supply of money, my guess is that you probably wouldn't be on this call. This program is ultimately what's going to teach you how to keep that fire burning, but you've got to be resourceful enough to find those first logs and put them in. So it's not as though I'm asking, like, do you have the money right now? I'm wondering how you can be resourceful enough to find it, so you can finally actually make a start and stop sitting in the cold.
Damn, bro.
So if we look at this together, would you be open to looking at ways how we can be resourceful enough to take the first step into this and actually start moving forwards?
Yeah, but like how?
What's the most you can work with right now that isn't going to put you in a tricky financial position?
I could do 1,000.
Okay. And if we split the rest over the next 3 months, would that work for you?
Yeah, that would work.
So you're ready to take the first step so you can actually start moving towards what we discussed?
Let's do it.